morning. Today is Thursday. We're almost at Christmas. I can't believe it. Anyways, so this morning we are going out. I have to go to Toys R Us to get the last thing that I said that I needed. I also ordered some things from Amazon and had it sent to my parents' house. So I need to go pick up that stuff so I can go ahead and finish wrapping. I also, I ordered something for their Christmas Eve boxes, which I was planning on filming a video today for that. And it was supposed to get here yesterday, and it didn't. And then I looked on Amazon, and they changed the scheduled delivery date from the 21st to the 24th, which I feel like that's cutting it way too close. So I think I might get something else and save what I got for their Christmas Eve box, maybe for like just put it away and save it for next year. So I might go get something else for that if I could do it without them seeing it. And then I think if it doesn't rain, it's been raining a lot, but if it doesn't rain, I wanted to take the kids to a park. So that's our plan for today. Also, a little update with my phone. We ended up, after Chris got home, we deleted, like, he tried to update my phone, it wouldn't let us. We tried turning it off and on, and nothing was working, so we tried deleting a bunch of apps, and then we connected it to the computer, which we had tried that before, and it didn't work, but this time we tried after deleting, like, all the apps, and the phone started automatically backing up and updating itself. So I was able to get all my pictures back. I still don't have any of my contacts or my text messages or my notes, but I did have a lot of my contacts and notes backed up back in before we went on vacation to Georgia. So hopefully that was backed up properly and I could just add that back to my phone. So we're going to try to do that tonight. So hopefully it'll be fine. But it seems like once I did the update, it was fine. Like, it seems like it was working after that. So hopefully that's what it was and I don't have any more problems. We are at Walmart and I wanted to show you guys really quick before we go in, because Hunter's sleeping, what I found at Toys R Us. My number one thing to get when, like, for after Christmas clearance was a train for the kids, like to go around the tree. I really wanted one, and I didn't want to spend a lot of money because they're still little, so I feel like it's not worth investing in a really expensive one. So I found this on clearance at Toys R Us, and then I had like a credit, and this, so I ended up with the credit and everything spending $20 on this adorable Mickey train. How cute is that? So I think it's a great starter train for the kids, and I'm so excited. We are back home, and the kids are having lunch, and I just had quite the adventure at Walmart, and that is why I almost always pick Target over Walmart, just because to me the customer service at Walmart is just horrible. And I mean, I try to be, you know, as polite and as patient as possible, especially around this time of year. I understand it's very busy, but you know, I used to work in retail, so I know what it's like, but I still feel like you should treat people with kindness and respect. Anyways, I wanted to get something else for the kids for their Christmas Eve box. I think I mentioned earlier the thing I wanted isn't, the thing I ordered isn't going to get here in time. So it was a movie I had ordered for them, so I wanted to pick out another one. And I found, excuse me, it was actually one of my favorite movies as a kid. It was Beauty and the Beast, the Christmas one. I think it's called Enchanted Forest, and I love it. It's so cute, and Beauty and the Beast is my favorite Disney movie, so to see the Christmas one brought back so many memories. So I just knew the kids would love it. I love Disney movies, and I thought it would be really fun to get that for them and to watch maybe like on Christmas Day or something. So it was significantly less expensive on Amazon, so I stopped someone to ask them, I stopped an employee there to ask them if they price match with Amazon, because Target does, in case you guys didn't know, Target, as long as it's sold by Amazon.com, they'll price match Amazon stuff. So I asked, and the lady said that she didn't know, that I had to go to customer service to find out. At that point, I feel like you should maybe find out for the person, like say, oh, let me go find out for you because I'm not sure. That way you know for the future. But she didn't. She sent me to customer service, which it's Christmas time, so you know customer service is amazing. So I went to the customer service desk, waited in line, and okay, good. I waited in line, and the person said that she didn't know that I had to wait to speak to someone else. So she asked me to stand off to the side until the other person was ready to speak to me. So I waited for the other person, and the other person said no, that Amazon is a third-party seller. And I was so surprised. I'm like, I can't believe this. Target does. And she said, sorry, we don't. I'm like, okay. So I walk off. And I just found it really hard to believe that they didn't. So I looked it up online. I said, you know what? I'm going to go on the Walmart.com. And I looked it up. They listed all the online realtors that they price match, and Amazon was on there. So I had to go back. The lady was no longer in that area, so I found her, and I told her, I said, look, it's on the website. And she's like, and the manager heard, and they're like, yeah, we price match as long as it says sold by Amazon.com. And I said, the item I want is sold by Amazon.com. And they said, yeah, that's fine. So I had to go back in line. They didn't take care of me there. I had to go back in line. Then they price matched the thing. Then I had to go back to the regular registers to buy all the rest of my stuff. So that was my experience, and you know, I feel like I kind of have an attitude where I know retail is really hard, and I try to stay polite through it all because I know it's hard, especially around the holidays. People are very rude, and you're constantly hearing rudeness after rudeness after rudeness, and you know, that's not fun. So I try to stay pleasant even when someone is being rude to me, but I was getting so frustrated because I'm like, I just want some help. So after, you know, 5 times of being in line with the kids, mind you, that's what happened. So the reason I went to Walmart is because I had to get helmets for the kids. We got Leah a BIKE and had a scooter, so they needed helmets for those, and so that's why we went, because they were significantly less expensive at Walmart than Toys R Us and Target. So that's why I wanted to get them from Walmart. But otherwise, I wouldn't have been there because I do not like Walmart. We are having steak fajitas for dinner. I'll leave the recipe. I make my own fajita seasoning, so I'll leave the recipe. The link to the recipe that I follow, I'll leave it in the description box down below. So today we're just having steak. Sometimes I do chicken, sometimes I do 3 peppers, sometimes I do peppers and onions. It just depends on what I have. Today I didn't have any onions, I just have peppers, so I just did peppers with steak and then the fajita seasoning. So I'll leave that recipe link down below. Kids are just, while I'm preparing that, they're just playing outside. I love that this balcony has like those bars, so I never have to worry like about them like falling or anything like that. So that makes it really nice. And then since our place is so small, I can see them from the kitchen, so that's good. One day my dream would be to have like a kitchen that looks out into a backyard. I just love cooking and I love baking, and I just imagine like the kids playing outside while I'm cooking, and I can see them and see what they're doing and kind of like go back and forth while dinner's cooking, see them playing. You like cooking too? You do love helping mommy, right? You love to help mommy cook. Who do you have there?
Minnie Mouse.
You have Minnie Mouse, and who else do you have?
Mickey.
Mickey, they're your favorite.
And then what's my necklace?
And your necklace that Daddy got you, right? Hunter is so funny. I'm trying to load the dishwasher while they're playing out here because he always climbs inside of it and grabs everything. So every single time I go and open it, the door is like, something's wrong with it where it makes a really loud sound every time it's open. And he comes running inside to go into the dishwasher. But then every time I close it, he'll come right back outside. He's so silly. So he's like obsessed with the dishwasher and vacuuming. I think it was like probably a month or 2 ago, I did a nighttime routine Look at it. What are you doing? Every time, or I did a nighttime routine. Anyways, in that video, I show myself carrying Hunter because he would cry every single time I turned on the vacuum, and now I have to do like an updated one because now he runs after the vacuum and will grab it and like climb on it and like not let go, and it's like a little tiny vacuum. So my grandma for Christmas got him the Dyson vacuum, so I'm sure both kids are just, Leah loves the vacuum too, so I think I'm gonna keep it put away and just pull it out for whenever I vacuum. That way both of them can just play with that and have fun with that. So I'm really excited for him to get that for Christmas, and because he just is my adventure, and Leah is, I feel like they're very, like, Hunter's all boy, my adventure, my explorer, and Leah loves all things girly, loves dolls, loves jewelry, and it's just fun to see like how different they are. Yet they both like love the kitchen, and they both like, they have separate personalities, but then they are so cute together. And Hunter's trying to lock me out. The kids are down. Chris is working late, so I'm gonna go ahead and take advantage of that and finish wrapping the last few gifts I have before he comes home. So I figured I'm gonna go ahead and show you what they are since they're not wrapped yet. I just have, for the kids, I have 2 books left that I need to wrap that came in the mail. I try to get books for the kids for every occasion just because we read lots of books and we use a lot of books, so I feel like that's worth the investment. So for Hunter, I got Good Night Construction Site. Simply Learning Kids had done a curriculum on this, and I never ended up doing it, so I'd like to go back and do that. So this is one we got for Hunter, and then for Leah we got Dragons Love Tacos, and we checked this out from the library, and when we checked it out, Leah asked me to read this to her, and whenever Chris read to her this every single time, so I know she loves this book, and I'm sure Hunter will love it as he gets older too. And then for Chris's stocking, one thing he asked for, he didn't really ask for anything for Christmas, but every year he wants teas, and this year he also asked for like a nicer coffee. So I actually wanted to surprise him, and I got him this is going up on Christmas Eve, so I know he won't watch this video, so that's why I can share with you now. One of the things that I got him is, I got him like a nice bag of coffee, which I decided not to put in his stocking. It's just gonna be in one of his gifts, and with that I got a, I think they're called a pour over. That's what it's called, a pour over. So that's kind of like his gift from the kids, the coffee and the pour over, and I read reviews and they're pretty affordable, so I got it off of Amazon for him. But then I was reading that with the pour over you should have like a tea kettle that like puts the tea at a certain temperature, and he's like really into coffee and stuff. So I got him, let me open it. This is what it looks like, and then I know you can't see it that well with the packaging, but, and then on the very top it has like a gauge on how, like, where you're supposed to heat it for the like perfect finest cup of coffee. So I thought that would be fun for him. He really doesn't ever ask for a lot, doesn't ever buy a lot, so I just thought this would be something like a nice treat for him. So I'm really excited to wrap that for him and for him to open it on Christmas. So yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these, end the vlog here because I have to film my Christmas Eve box, which you will have already seen by the time you're watching this. Anyways, I hope you have a great night, and I think by the time you watch this, tomorrow is Christmas. So today's Thursday, but this is going up Saturday, so by the time you see this, it's Christmas tomorrow. Yay! Anyways, I hope you have a great night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Bye!